Hey folks, time for another video, and this is obviously at an odd angle, but I wanted to do a demonstration slash gear review of a new tuner that I just received in the mail a couple of weeks ago, maybe close to a month ago. Right now, like I said, it's May, the end of May, towards the end of May, and I want to show you guys this new tuner I bought. It is the newest tuner by Snark, and they're very popular. And I'm going to kind of do a comparison and demonstration of this one with the previous Snark tuner that I've had for a while. And this is called the Snark HZ. You can see that right here. Stands for Hertz. And so the Snark Hertz tuner. First of all, let me give you a good look at it here. See what it shows, see what it looks like here. You know, very compact. Nothing too special about it. One little tiny button on the back. Nothing fancy like on the other ones. Little battery compartment right here. Probably see that. And then it's just, it's a lot more reliable in the sense that it is. Well, it's a nice upgrade. We'll get into some of the upgraded features here in just a little bit. But first, let me just show you what the old Snark looks like that I had before, okay? So this is the tuner I had before. Okay? A lot of people are familiar with this, the old Snark tuner. Here's the Hertz tuner. Look at that. Quite a bit smaller. I can't remember what the package said, but it's like maybe 25% smaller than this one, I think. And one of the big things about this Snark is that it is really bulky, but it's still got the same Snark, profile of the window there. This Snark has the regular button here. This one has a very more of a I don't know, it just seems more durable of a button, a very nice touch to it when you touch on it, when you turn it on. The clip is a lot smaller as well. Now the clip on this Snark is massive in comparison. See that bad boy? And then look at that one. Big difference, okay? This one actually stays on pretty well, the one with the Hertz. I mean, you still got your kind of a grip to it. One of the big complaints that I see about Snark tuners, the original ones here, is at the back. If you'll notice the back, it's hard to see that. You see that clip that attaches to the head there? It's a little ball joint with 3 little prongs on it. I've had a lot of people complain about how that actually, these little prongs break off really easily. And I don't know if people are rough with their tuners or what, but there's also a prong ball joint down here on the base of the clip. This Snark tuner does have, this is an all instrument tuner, the red ones are all instrument. It has on the back these, twist this around, it's got your, this is usually for the, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't used these that much, but I think these are for adjusting the intonation to 440 or above or below. And this is your pitch calibration, which may be what that is actually. This is a flat cymbal, so this actually, if I'm not mistaken now, I think I've got it. Pitch calibration adjusts your intonation 440 or otherwise. These arrows adjust if you have a capo on, and so it will tune one flat for capo first fret, 2 flats for capo second fret, and so on and so forth. This one also can be adjusted by vibration or mic, as you can see here. And this one also has a tap metronome. That little button that's kind of camouflaged right there is a tap metronome. Now it usually comes up as a heart symbol that just beats like a heart. And but the problem with that is you have to watch it. You can't really listen for it. Now I'm going to put this Snark tuner on here and show you what the display looks like. I'm going to set the other tuner aside for a second, clip it to something, and here's what the display looks like. when I turn this on. First of all, the reason I got the other Snark tuner is because this one blinks a lot, and it loves to, you know, fade out and everything. See how it faded out just then? I have to tweak it to get the fade, the thing to work right. Plus, I'm surprised it's tuning right now because I've had a lot of problems with this thing. I just have to beat and bang on the strings and just slap this thing around a little bit to get it to even register a string. Okay, so I really got tired of that and decided it's time to upgrade to another tuner. So I ended up getting a Snark. Now, once again, get a good look at the actual display, what it looks like. Okay, now let me show you the display for the new Snark tuner. Once again, this is just a very small clip. You just clip it on, and I like to have it facing towards me. So you clip that on, and immediately you push the button, and it feels, you know, it just feels nice to turn that on. And that little S was the Snark booting up. That's the little software. See if I can get that a little closer so you can see that. Okay. That nice kind of a teal green display. And the B string I have to usually tune down a little bit, so it should show that. See that, how it's a little bit lower? The E is just a little bit low on this. But when I play a G, everything matches really nice. It's very nice that it shows it's in tune, you know, as a G chord. If I play a C chord, let's see what happens. Very unique. What if I played a D? Okay, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know we could do that. Hopefully you saw that. It's kind of hard to watch the tuner and monitor the video as well. E. For some reason it's showing up as a B. Maybe it's hearing the B or feeling the B string. Now there is a small dot right here. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. As far as I know, this goes by vibration, but it may also go by microphones. I don't know. It's going crazy right now as I'm talking. So if I'm talking and I actually hit a button and keep talking just like this to see what happens, I don't see anything happening there. So that's pretty cool. That it may have a function to where it overrides the mic whenever it senses vibration. That is pretty cool technology if you ask me. I'll show you some more of the features about this, but one thing I wanted to really demonstrate here is that look at the clip. The ball joint is no longer supported by 3 prongs. It's actually sunk deep down into that, I don't know what you call it, that little clip there, I guess, I don't know. But it's not going to, most likely not going to break. Okay, so it's very secure on both sides. And also the neck here, this little neck joint, is a lot smaller. So we don't have this long-necked tuner. If I show them side by side, we don't have a long neck tuner. It's quite a short neck, but it's still pretty durable. Okay, and I'm just going to put this back on. Now, behind this, the only other button that's on this that I can tell is the actual Hertz button, and it says HZ right there on the button. It's kind of embossed in that. Okay, so let's put this back on here, and let's talk about what the Hertz does, the Hertz function. Okay, for another level of tuning, the Snark tuner guys have added this function of being able to tune to Hertz in addition to standard tuning. And this is supposed to be, I don't know if this is their take on a strobe tuner or what exactly, but apparently this thing can tune by Hertz. And there's this little card, a quick tune card, that comes with this. Okay, so if I could just show that to you real quick. It has the numbers that you tune to up here. Okay, the Hertz are all here on the side. This is for 6-string guitars, and this is for bass guitars. Okay, 6-string is ascending order, so you're going to go from the low E to the high E. Bass string is descending order, so you're going to go from the G string to either the E string or the B string if you have a 5-string bass, which is very cool. Now basically what you do is when you tune all the strings, okay, first of all it says to push the tuner all the way onto the headstock. So you want to have it connecting and stopping on the headstock, okay? So I've done that. It says to press the on button, tune all the strings, then you mute the strings. Okay, after you do that, you press the Hertz button. Okay, so I'm going to press that on the back. And this is very important. The next thing it says is tune each string as many times as you wish, but keep going in the order shown. So you're going to go from low E first, and then go all the way down to A and B and everything else, okay? So it's flashing there because it's about to reset. So I'm going to push the power button, push the Hertz button again, and then start with that E. Okay, now it gives me a number. It says it should be 82.4, and it's showing me 82.1. So I can kind of adjust that to where it comes up just a little higher. I mean, you don't have to do much at all. So I'm going for 82.4, and it makes a special note on here that you do not have to achieve the exact Hertz frequency shown. You can get it kind of close if you need to, okay? If something happens and it's not working, you can restart it by pressing the Hertz button again, okay? So I'm going to go through this. The first one should be 82.4. 82.3 is good enough for me. Let's go ascending order. Next one is A. It should be 110.0. Okay, so let's try that. 109.9, close enough. Next one should be 146.8, the D string. That's close enough for me. The next one should be a G string, 196.0. Hoping you can see that. That's 195. So let's move that up. Right now it's 195.5. So it's moving up just a hair. I'm looking at 196. There we go. 196.1. Good deal. The next one should be 246.9. And I have to compensate for the B string. It's just a menace. So 246.9. I'm going to say 246.4 is probably good enough for me. And that's about right. The next one's 329.6, the high E string. And the high E string I found kind of jumps all over the place, so I just got to get it as close as I can. There we go. I think that's good enough. Now I'll turn the power button and it'll turn the Hertz off, or you can just press the Hertz button. And what I will do is I'll turn this off and test it with a G chord. Pretty cool. Sounds pretty good to me, guys. Alright, so this is definitely an awesome tuner to start out with. I think it was like $20, something like that. Maybe a little bit more expensive than the regular Snarks are. But you're paying for compactness. You're paying for a lot better crafted design. And you're also paying for a strobe-like effect on tuning your instrument. Now, they had some other tuners that I checked on Amazon is where I got this. You can use the special link www.ericbeatty.com/shop if you would like to support this channel. I'll get a small commission from whatever you buy there, and that leads straight to Amazon. And they had some other tuners that were strobe tuners for like $10, but there were several companies that had the exact same tuner. So I don't know how they were all from China, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know how quality they are. I mean, it might be nice to get one just to test it and see, you know, as a first strobe tuner. I didn't want to pay the $49 or whatever it was for certain strobe tuners that are out there. No doubt they're good, but I just didn't want to pay that, especially when I could find something that tunes perfectly enough for me. I mean, that really blows my mind, because I think that's the first time I've used that where I haven't had to compensate the B for that. So I'm just going to already compensate on the Hertz a couple decimal points below that. So on the B it says 0.9. 0.4 is what I went for, 246.4, so that was about right. So guys, thanks so much for watching. That is my review, demo, and comparison of the Snark Hertz tuner to the actual Snark tuner. Okay, so like I said, it comes with a quick start guide. It comes with other instructions. It comes with also comes with the black Snark pouch that they usually send with it, which I hardly ever use them. You know, it's usually just I just leave it clipped onto my headstock. This one especially because it's so small, it doesn't get in the way. Now, I don't know if that'll eventually wear your spring out if you do that, but I'm not really worried about that. This is a very tough spring. Don't have to worry too much about it. But till the next review or video, whatever that may be, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. God bless, and try one of these tuners out. I think you'll be surprised, pleasantly surprised. There's one person on there that was an actual violin player, I think, a professional violin player, and was really particular about her pitch perfectness, I guess you would call it. And she really raved about this tuner on the Amazon reviews, so you might be able to find that. But that's all I got for today on this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. God bless.